Chapter 60:46. The two men immediately said in unison, "As you command." After that, they immediately turned around and left. Charlie saw that these death soldiers respected Luster from the bottom of their hearts. And their eyes were full of respect rather than fear. So he asked him curiously, "Do you have a good relationship with these death soldiers?" Luster introduced to Charlie, "Mr. Wade, we, the cavalry guards, do have a good relationship with the death soldiers. Although we are ordered to guard them here. I have repeatedly emphasized to all the brothers of the cavalry guards that no one should exploit, bully, or make things difficult for the death soldiers and their families. After all, we are all connected by the same fate and should sympathize with each other. These death soldiers can also understand our situation. And we are also doing our best to provide them with some help and convenience. So everyone gets along very well." Charlie nodded and sighed. In the society outside, the food chain has long been formed between the classes. And exploitation and oppression are mostly passed down layer by layer. Many people who have been wronged by the upper class will vent their anger on the people below. It is not easy for us to realize that the dead soldiers and the cavalry guards are connected by the same fate and help each other. Rhea, who was standing aside, couldn't help but feel a little hot on her face when she heard Charlie's words. She found that she was actually one of the many people mentioned by Charlie. The Song family had been controlled and oppressed by the warriors' den for hundreds of years. But after coming to Duke Mining, she had no sympathy or compassion for the cavalry guards. On the contrary, she was more harsh on them. And even killed innocent people indiscriminately. Now thinking about it, she was really ashamed. Soon, in the alley behind the front hall, there was a uniform sound of running in a line. A middle-aged strong man with a beard led more than 20 people to run quickly. Most of these people have Asian faces. But there are also a few from other races. These people were abducted by the warriors' den many years ago and forced to become death soldiers. So their descendants also became death soldiers and received a unified Chinese education. A group of people came quickly to the three people. The leader looked at Charlie in surprise and then said loudly, "I am Palvin Chien, the subordinate. And I meet the Lord Assistant and the Commander." Charlie looked at Rhea and asked her, "Have you been here before?" Rhea nodded and said truthfully, "Mr. Wade, I came here the day before yesterday to distribute the antidote to them." After that, she explained, "Originally, this should have been done by the special envoy. I came here to supervise the major change. So I didn't let the special envoy come." Charlie nodded lightly. At this time, Luster on the side looked at Charlie and asked, "Mr. Wade, do you think I can introduce you to brothers?" Charlie said, "Okay, you introduce." Seeing that Rhea and Luster were respectful to the young man, the group of assassins became a little nervous for a moment. Originally, the highest-ranking official they could meet here was the special envoy. They felt something was fishy when they met the assistant envoy 2 days ago. They didn't expect that 2 days later, another person who could make the assistant envoy be so respectful came. Everyone was even a little curious, wondering whether Charlie was the lieutenant general of the warriors' den. Or even the commander-in-chief. At this time, Luster said, "Everyone, Mr. Wade next to me has brought you an opportunity to completely get rid of the warriors' den along with your family. I wonder if you are willing to accept it?" As soon as Luster said this, everyone was shocked. They originally thought that Charlie must be a higher-up of the warriors' den. But who would have thought that Luster would say that Charlie gave everyone a chance to get rid of the warriors' den? This huge psychological contrast made them completely at a loss as to how to deal with it. Seeing everyone stunned, Charlie said, "Everyone, I know that you have been imprisoned and enslaved by the warriors' den for generations. And have become killers of the warriors' den for generations. I have the ability to remove the poison in your body and provide you and your family with a safe place to stay. So that you will never be oppressed by the warriors' den again. I have only one condition, that is, you must unconditionally help me defeat the warriors' den. Once the warriors' den is eradicated by me, you and your family and descendants can regain your freedom. At that time, you can go anywhere, and I will not stop you.